Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. In Crimson Lights, Nick and Victoria discuss acquisitions. He thanks Victoria for stepping in to run things while he was looking out for Phyllis and Sharon. Victoria was glad to do it, but she's put aside a project for him to handle now that he's ready to come back. Her brother explains that he's not thinking of returning to work right away. Instead, he's taking Sharon and the kids to Europe to see Noah. Put out, Victoria tells Nick she thinks he could use a break. He says that's what this would be. She means from Sharon and all of her drama. He doesn't like the tone of that and reminds her that Sharon did not go looking for the attention of 3 psychopaths to ruin her life. Victoria apologizes. She tells him to have fun at Stonehenge and the river Thames with his family. He can see she's still not fine with it, so his sister reminds him that he's mortal. She wishes Nick would go back to living a boring life instead of being on call to rescue his troubled exes. He sighs. Victoria reminds Nick he's not only a rock for Sharon and Phyllis, she needs him too. I just don't find myself tied to a railroad track, calling out for you to rescue me every other week, she adds. Nick jokes it's more like every other month. His sister admits she wakes up worried about their family all the time. Almost losing their dad was hard on her. Plus, she notices, even if no one else does, that Nick is continually putting himself on the line. He tries making a joke out of this and assures her that his trip will be healing and awesome. Victoria wonders if Nick is planning on a reunion with Sharon. He's disappointed she's jumped to this assumption. His sister wants him to be safe and happy and wonders if this healing trip will help him see that Sharon is his destiny. Nick knows that she and Cole are in the hearts and flowers stage, but just because love is in the air doesn't mean anything is happening with Sharon. It's just a trip, he repeats, insisting he's not planning to get back together with any of his exes. Victoria worries about him being lonely since he's not in a relationship. He denies being lonely. It's best for everyone that he's single right now. After they joke about what a burden it is for him to be a hero, she makes him promise that he will not get back with Phyllis. After he pays for his drink, he asks his sister to keep an eye on their father and takes off. Phyllis joins Sharon at society. They aren't sure if they should hug or shake hands. They do neither. Sharon admits that not snarking at each other is going to take some getting used to. Phyllis admits it used to be a rush but assures her she has other people to hate on. Like Martin Laurent, Sharon says. They hope he rots in prison. Phyllis jokes they can send him some riddles. When she asks Sharon not to shriek her, Sharon admits that she's resigned to Phyllis being larger than life. The pair wonder why Tracy asked them to meet there to talk, but assume it's related to Martin. Sharon claims she doesn't have time for this because she's focusing on self-care right now, and that means she needs to take off for London with Nick. Phyllis forces a wide smile and nods her head. Tracy arrives and Phyllis worries she's going to say that Martin is getting away with what he did. Once she gets a drink, Tracy explains that Chance has assured her the case is solid. They toast to that, and she apologizes for bringing Martin to Genoa City. She feels sick about the whole thing. Sharon assures her that she has no responsibility for his crimes. Phyllis understands that Tracy was a victim, but has to ask, I'm just wondering the exact moment you realized it was Martin that survived. Taken aback, Tracy wonders why that matters. Sharon wonders too, and asks if Phyllis is looking for someone else to blame. She and Phyllis bicker about this until Tracy explains that she's racked her brain for any hint or sign that she missed but found none. That man was a sociopath, says Sharon, adding that people like that survive by living through lies. He fooled a lot of people. As a writer, Tracy spends a lot of time thinking about people's motives, but admits that she still fell prey to all the lies Martin told her. That's something she has to find a way to live with. Tracy thanks Sharon and Phyllis for being so understanding and compassionate. She urges Phyllis to talk about how hard this is for her. Phyllis admits it's hard to process since she had no idea who Martin was while Sharon was connected to him. Sharon has to admit that at least he made her realize that she's not responsible for Heather's death. Phyllis says that would make sense since he seemed to want to heal their decades-long animosity.